Tracy Cooper here. Thank you for taking this introductory lesson on honeybees. So what is all the buzz about? Let's find out. Click Begin to get started. Here is the European honeybee. That's the common name. The scientific name is Apis mellifera. Before we get into more about the honeybee and some bee facts, let's first think about why we should care about honeybees. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, bees and other pollinators are responsible for every 1 in 3 bites of food we eat. Wow. Honeybees are amazing beneficial insects. And bee populations in the United States have been declining over the last 30 years. Preserving and protecting honeybees and other pollinators is essential for our food supply. Given this information, I'm motivated to find out more. What about you? Let's start with some bee facts. Bees are insects, so they have 6 legs. Bees are the only insects that produce food for human consumption, sweet, delicious honey. Bees live in colonies or hives. On average, there are about 50,000 bees per hive. Living inside the hive is one queen who is female, worker bees who are also female, and drones who are male bees. The majority of bees in a hive are females. Later we will talk more about each of their jobs. Bees can fly up to 20 miles per hour. Bees weigh about 1/10 of a gram each. They are small but mighty. Okay, so let's review what makes up a colony or a hive of bees. A colony consists of one queen, worker bees, and drones. The queen is the single fertile female in the colony and mother to the other bees. She is the largest bee in the colony and has only one job to do, to lay eggs. During peak season, the queen can lay 2,000 or more eggs per day and over 500,000 in her lifetime. Very impressive. Queens can live 2 to 5 years. The queen has an unbarbed stinger and can use it to sting a rival queen if necessary. Next are the worker bees, infertile females that perform all the colony labor. Every worker bee has a job, and she performs it meticulously. As soon as the fuzzy baby bee emerges from her comb cell, she cleans it and continues working up the labor ladder. From hive cleaning and maintenance to feeding and grooming the queen, to honey production labor, and finally to forager. That's a lot of jobs. At the top of the ladder, the forager spends her day searching for nectar, pollen, water, and propolis, which is a substance collected from trees that's used to seal the cracks and crevices of the hive. She may fly up to a 5-mile radius to bring home her assigned items. These girls are very hard workers. Most worker bees only live about 6 weeks. However, if they are born in the fall, they will live until the following spring. Worker bees have barbed stingers, and once used, the bee will die. Lastly, we have the drones. Drones are the male members of the colony who also have only one job, and that is to mate with a virgin queen from another colony. I think it is fair to say they probably have the easiest job in the hive. The drone's role is crucial, but with minimal labor involved. Drones live about 8 weeks. Unlike the female honeybees, drones do not have stingers. Can you find the queen in this picture? Hint, this is a managed hive with a marked queen. Look for the white dot. As I mentioned earlier, honeybees are the only insects that produce food for humans. Honey is produced from nectar the bees collect, and besides being delightfully sweet, local raw honey is believed to contain antibiotic and anti-inflammatory nutritional properties. Other fruits of their labor include pollen, beeswax, royal jelly, and propolis. Production of these items alone is a feat, but may not be their most important role. Pollination is a very important service that bees and other pollinators provide. Pollination occurs as the worker bees are foraging for pollen and nectar. As they move from flower to flower, they are fertilizing plants along the way as pollen is transferred. This is the act that our food supply relies upon. Remember that bees and other pollinators are responsible for about 1/3 of the food on our plates. Let's see some worker bees in action. So here's the fun fact, and something you may wonder about as you continue learning and researching honeybees. The word honeybee may be spelled differently in various texts you read. Honeybee, spelled with one word or two, are both correct. Dictionaries usually use one word, but entomologists prefer the two-word naming convention. This concludes the introductory lesson on honeybees. They are amazing insects. We need the honeybee, and they are facing challenges. The good news is there are small and large steps we can take to contribute to honeybee survival, which will be the subject of our next lesson. For now, let's complete a final knowledge check.